What is up, guys? I wanted to bring you an update video, and this one is on the Absorbing Man from the Absorbing Man wave. And I'm not really going to do a review per se, but more of just a countdown of my favorite figures from this set. And I completed the set last night when I got Morbus and Beetle at Walmart for $8. And I never even planned on completing the Absorbing Man. It's kind of funny because all I wanted from the set was just Venom, the Gwen Stacy, and the Ben Reilly Spidey. The other figures I just got because I already had the pieces and I saw these guys, the rest on sale. Speed Demon for $5. I got Jack-o'-lantern for $11 at Walgreens, and then now Morbus and Beetle. And what's funny about Morbus and Beetle is the Walmart that I went to, it was just the one that had the Absorbing Man set for $8. I just wish they had Venom, Gwen, and Ben Reilly for $8. I would have grabbed another one, in case someone needed it. But of course they wouldn't have been there because scalpers and other collectors. But you know what? I'm glad that I picked these two up for $8. I just got off work and after my 12-hour shift, and I went into Walmart because I was seeing on the Syndicate page that the White Ranger was showing up for at Walmart. So I went in there thinking that I would find one, but of course not. But anyways, the Absorbing Man, I'm sure the reviews, they've all been overdone on this guy, but I'm just gonna give my take. He comes with this ball and chain, this plastic ball and chain that it's not movable, which sucks. But Hasbro, it is what it is. Hasbro's kind of a give or take. Anyways, the Absorbing Man comes with these two, well, he doesn't come with, but they included him with the other figures. These two other arms. You got, looks like his arm is changing into wood. Oh, come on, focus. Whoops. Anyways, it looks like wood. So maybe he touched, a tree or something. And then he comes with just his regular plain arm. And then he comes with, or the other piece that you can change him out with is just this regular head. So you got the crazy screaming head, and then you can change it out with this head, which kind of looks like the guy from The Hills Have Eyes. If anyone remembers the old Hills Have Eyes, this guy kind of looks like him. So yeah, I really like this figure, this Build-A-Figure. And other than the Juggernaut from the X-Men wave, this guy, he's probably one of my favorites. I'm almost done completing Abomination and then Sandman. I just need one figure from those two, and then once I complete those two, I'll do another countdown of my favorite figures from those sets. I'll do Juggernaut. Probably later on, maybe tomorrow or next week. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Yeah, I'm not going to include them with the countdown because, like with any of these Build-A-Figures, it's not really fair because some people they just get one figure or two figures, they don't get the whole set. But yeah, he's really awesome. If you can complete them, I would say do it. So anyway, let's get on with the countdown. So coming in at number 10 is this asshole, Speed Demon. And I mean, first of all, I don't even know who the hell Speed Demon is. If you know who he is, leave him in the comments. But I mean, his articulation is good. I mean, it's not a bad figure. It's just, I don't know who the hell he is. And I don't understand why some of these figures we get with some of these waves, we don't even know who the hell they are, and then they end up becoming peg warmers. You know, Hasbro has the chance to, you know, make cool figures that people actually want and are begging Hasbro for, but then they give us chumps like this, Speed Demon. He does come with now this head. I swapped the head from this little car that he comes, or a little RC car that he comes with, but this is his actual head. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows he's everywhere. He's friggin', you can army build this guy, but I thought it'd be funny just to put in the silver main head and swap it out with this head. But yeah, I mean, it is cool that you did get this, and he comes with his running hands. But yeah, I mean, I have to put this guy at the bottom because he's a chump. I mean, just look at him. Just look at this guy. But I mean, like I said, his articulation is good. You can get him in some pretty cool poses. If I can, you can even get him in a running pose, which is pretty cool. But like I said, I just this figure sucks. I mean, nobody wants him, obviously. He'll probably be a peg warmer forever. Not even for $8 people want him. When I went back to get Morbus, because I got Beetle right after I got off work, and then went home, went to sleep, and then I woke up, and then I actually went to the Walmart down the street from me, and it was weird because they didn't have any of the waves on sale for $8. It was just the Walmart in Hesperia that had them for $8. So I drove all the way to Hesperia and I picked up Morbus for $8. But of course they had, you know, whole crap load of Beetle and Speed Demon, like they always will. Not even $8 can get rid of them. I mean, I took one off their hands, which I'll get into next. So at number 9, I have to include Beetle, mainly because, again, the female Beetle I don't know that much about. I'm not gonna be unfair to it because it is a decent figure. The articulation is okay. Just the sculpt is pretty good. The color variation that they decided to give her is pretty good. But I have to have her lower on my list because, I mean, I don't know who this is. You know, when I'm buying some of these figures, you know, I would like to know who they are. But, you know what, I mean, it's not a bad figure, honestly. But, you know, that's why I didn't put her at number 10. That's why I had to put the chump Speed Demon. Because, I mean, she is decent. But these other figures that I'm about to get into are a lot better. I do like that she came with these pink wings, and as you can see, I swapped these out for the wasp wings, and I mean it's not a bad figure. If you get a flight stand, you can get her in some cool poses of her flying. Overall, it's a decent figure, but for this wave, she's number 9. Now on to number 8. Now it was kind of a toss-up for number 8 because it was either going to be Morbus or Jack-o'-lantern, but I had to include Morbus below Jack-o'-lantern because Jack-o'-lantern just looks a lot better. However, Morbus's articulation is way better than Jack-o'-lantern. Obviously, he mainly has the Bucky Cap articulation, which, I mean, we've all seen before. Is just real awesome articulation. But it is cool that Hasbro gave us a Morbus figure. We don't have that many. I think the last Morbus figure we got was when Toy Biz was running things. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, that figure was complete crap. Yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, if I can remember right, that last Morbus figure wasn't that great. This one, however, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a shame though that he didn't really come with any other accessories except just this other cape, which, I mean, it's not really saying much. Oh crap! Now he's scary Dracula. Yeah, I mean, I wish they would have given us something else. Maybe just maybe a head swap, a different head. But I mean, it is cool. I like how Hasbro did this figure. You know, real creepy looking. That vampire look. You know, he can go well with a lot of horror themes that you want to go for. But yeah, I have to include him at number 8. So number 7. I don't know why I was saying top 10 and counting down from 10, but just disregard all that. So I had Speed Demon at number 7. I had Beetle at 6. Morbius 5. Now Jack-o'-lantern is at 4. Alright, so now we're back on track for the countdown. The top 7. I don't know why I said top 10. Anyways, I'm tired, guys. Sorry. It was a long week at work. So I put Jack-o'-lantern at number 4 over Morbius, mainly because of how he was made. It's really cool how they did it. Now his articulation is crap, like I was saying. He can't move forward. You have to put him in that crap pose, move his ball joint around just to move his leg. But other than that, it's a really good figure. Just the way they made him. Mainly because of this head is why I put him above Morbius. And he came with this broomstick, this translucent orange broomstick, and then he comes with the scythe, which is pretty cool, and then the pumpkin bomb. So that's why I had to put him at number 4. And then if you can get the right lighting on him, I mean, see that? Just the right lighting can make him look even better. So that's why I had to put him at number 4. Now this body mold, I have seen from a few other people. You know, Shartimus Prime, I think, reviewed it, but it came from a ghost figure, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know who the ghost is. But I guess this is the body mold they used for Jack-o'-lantern, mainly because Jack-o'-lantern is a skinny guy, so that's why they decided to go with this body mold. Which, I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. It's a cool body mold. But again, I just wish we didn't have that type of leg articulation. If it wasn't for how he looked, he would have been below Morbius. But the look saved him. So on to number 3, the top 3. So at number 3 is SpiderGwen, and she would have been higher on this list if she came with other hands. She just comes with just the stationary, the web shooting hand, and then the fist hand. If she would have came with more hands like the Ben Reilly, she probably would have made number 2 or number 1. But it is cool that she came with the Gwen Stacy head and the little hoodie that you can change out. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. It's a funny thing. I went into Walmart a few months ago, and I never thought that I would come across this figure because she was becoming really hard to find, almost like Deadpool hard to find. And sure enough, she was on she was on a peg, so of course I had to grab her because like I was saying, Venom, Ben Reilly, and then these were the top 3 from the wave I wanted to get. And now that I got her, I'm really glad. She's a great figure, and if you guys see her out there, you know, pick her up. Great figure. Now on to number 2. So this one was tough. Number 2 goes to Venom. And one of the reasons why is because I think they could have done more with his body mold. I honestly do, because I've seen pictures of other Venoms, and they're made just a little bit better. But no, it's a great figure. I love that they gave him this the tongue with the green slime coming out, just really awesome. And like I said, it was really tough because I was gonna put Venom at number 1, but you know, just after looking at the Ben Reilly Spidey and the Venom, I have to put Venom at number 2 below Ben Reilly. If he would have been sculpted a little better, he would have been number 1 hands down, because Venom, I mean, he's one of my top villains. You know, the symbiotes, you know, Venom, Carnage, just my favorite villains from the Spider-Man series. And that's saying a lot, because you know, you have a lot of villains. You have, you know, you have the goblins, you have you know, the rhinos out there, the shockers. You have just, you know, a ton of villains. But Venom, I had to put him at number 2. But it is cool, like I said, that he got that tongue, the classical Venom tongue sticking out. And then of course we have, I'll put it up to the light again. You get the classic Todd McFarlane smiling face Venom, which is very cool. I like that they did that. And then he comes with his fisted hands, which of course, you know, you have to have a Venom with a fisted hand, you know, punching Spider-Man in the face. But anyways, on to number 1. So number 1, Ben Reilly Spidey, or Spider Carnage, you know, whoever you want to call this guy. It's unbelievable the amount of accessories that came with this guy, and it's so awesome that Hasbro did this. You know, you get the Carnage. I mean, you're honestly getting 2 figures. You're getting Carnage, and then you're getting the Ben Reilly Spidey, and that's why I had to put the Ben Reilly Spidey, or Spider Carnage, at number 1. Like I was saying, you know, the symbiotes are my favorite villains from the Spider-Man wave, and honestly, Carnage, I like Carnage better than Venom. I just have to say that. I like Carnage better. And this is basically Carnage, Spider Carnage, so I have to give it to Spider Carnage. The only thing is, what would have made this even better is if they would have given us the tendrils. But I mean, people out there make the tendrils all the time, so I think maybe later on down the line I might buy some tendrils for this guy, because, you know, just after looking at him more, this guy is freaking awesome. You know, like I said, 2 figures in 1. You get Carnage, and then you get Spider-Man. So let me just give me a second, and I will put together Ben Reilly Spidey. So come on. One thing though, you have to be kind of careful swapping out the heads, because the joint is a little bit on the loose side. Come on. What's funny about this Ben Reilly Spidey is, again, I didn't think I would come across him again. Him and SpiderGwen, but just like, I think it was like 2 months ago, I came across a whole bunch of these guys, so it was a no-brainer. I had to get them. And you know, if you really think about it, like I was saying, 2 figures in one, and you would think that this guy would be, you know, higher on the list of like almost like a Deadpool in a way. You know, a figure's hard to find, but no, I mean, if you can't find them in stores, you can find them on Amazon for going around like I think $24 now. Which, I mean, that's, if you don't have this guy in your collection, what are you waiting for? You know, stop the video and order him. Get these 2 figures in one, Carnage and Spider-Man, because this is a great figure to have. So let's get him in the Spider-Man outfit. Let's get the Spider-Man. I'll put a fist on him. And then I'll put a web shooting hand. Which, this guy, I just can't believe all the accessories that Hasbro included with him. It's awesome. You know, you get the Carnage, which comes with, of course, you know, the Carnage hands. Whoops, wrong hand. Where is... there we go. You get the Carnage figure, which comes with the claws, and of course the Carnage head. And then you get the Spider-Man, which comes with the web shooting hands. You get fist, and it's not just one of each. You get 2 web shooting hands. You get 2 fists. You get wall crawling hands. And that's awesome that Hasbro did that. So that's why I had to put this guy at number 1. So like I said, if you don't have this figure, this Ben Reilly Spidey or Spider Carnage, pick him up. I mean, if any of the figures from this wave, get this guy. That's why I had to put him at number 1. Very awesome figure. So that will about do it for this countdown / review, I guess you want to call it. Glad you guys tuned in to watch. I appreciate all you guys. Right now I'm at 33 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you guys. You know, I never thought I would get this far, but I'll keep putting videos out. You know, if you guys want to keep hearing me ramble and just talk about random BS, hey, I'll keep doing it. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, tell your neighbors, tell your buddies, tell your friends, tell your family just to tune in to just hear me ramble. So that will about do it. I will catch you guys in the next video.